Alrighty, folks, welcome to Crappy Design. We'll be starting off with the number 20 post this week, which is my hair. And I don't know if it's a factor of it's just been too long since the last haircut, or I just don't care anymore, because now I don't have to go to the gym every day and be out in public, so I don't need to look presentable. These videos, I don't need to look presentable here. What are you talking about? One of these days, I'll probably have to DIY a haircut, but until then, enjoy. For this week's videos, let's start off with number 19. 8 of the answers equal 9, but no 9 in the key. Also, why over here does it look like what happens after a dog eats crayons? I remember vividly from one of my childhood summer camps a story where someone said that their dog ate a pack of crayons and it had a rainbow poop, and I don't know if that was like an urban legend or if the person actually experienced that. It's really what it's looking like over here. Is that really what you're trying to convey? Maybe it just means leave those spots blank. It's the sky on a foggy day. You're just gonna leave it. Although 3 equals, are you supposed to color it white or just leave it? I don't know. This oven thermostat, max, and 200, 175, 150, 125, 100. Why is there weird spacing between everything? I guess it's like a logarithmic or something like that, which seems kind of unnecessary. Why would you ever need to have that much granularity between 50 and 100? Like, whoever needs to set their oven to that to bake anything? Maybe if you're just trying to like subtly warm something up that you put in the fridge and it's leftovers, but otherwise, like, how about offering that sort of granularity near the top end of the scale, so that if you're baking something that requires pretty high temps, you know kind of exactly where to put it. Hiding money inside something that could easily wind up in the fireplace. Secret firewood. Sounds like a great way to hide my money. No one's ever gonna dig through the pile of firewood, and I'll stick it in there so it really blends in with the rest of it, especially during winter. Like, I'll have so much of it on hand, it'll be hard to remember where, but if I don't remember it, then hey, if somebody breaks into my house and they put something to my head and they're like, give us your money, I'll be like, I don't know where it is, and I'll be telling the truth. It's like me with my passwords for my channels and stuff. I don't know the password. It's stored securely, and I don't know it off the top of my head, so I can't really help you there. Yes, I am human with human wife, and I do sleep like humans do. Mark Zuckerberg, is that you? Human with human wife. It's, you know, they really tried to make this work by Photoshop. Like, they took a picture of 2 people independently, and they were standing. I feel like it's really not that difficult if you're gonna arrange a photo shoot for a product to, I don't know, just get 2 people to wear the product in a bed and take a photo, but instead they're like, no. Looks like Wish sells squat stands designed by MC Escher. Wait, what? Wait, what is this? So I saw this just briefly scrolling through Twitter the other day, and I thought it was a joke. I didn't realize that this is a real thing. Okay, a couple things here. First off, what the heck is the product photo? Second off, $73 for squat stands makes me nervous. Like, I get it. You want to, if it's in stock and you're on a budget and you got to do home workouts, that's great. But when it comes to something that's going to be supporting potentially a significant amount of weight, I don't know, sometimes just going a little bit further in the budget and getting something a little more trusted and high quality might be worth. I'm not sure how you'd squat with that one at all, to be completely honest, given that every direction you're obstructed by things. We do really loud. We forgive, we do really loud. We love, we are family. We do really, what are they even going for here? Usually on Crappy Design, you can at least sort of tell what they were trying to do. This one's just, I don't know. I don't know what they were aiming for. I see we love, we are family, we forgive. We do really loud. You know, if you're gonna do loud so people notice you doing. It's a good way to get attention. So the more you look at the keyboard, the more confusing it gets. Are you ready for cyber? Wait, also, what's wrong with the keyboard? Wait, why is it like this? What is this? What? Why are there 2 Qs? Why is the S super... Why? It's a wide boy S. It's like they stretched the image, but only there. And then it's control with a K. No. Are you ready for cyber? I'm assuming they don't realize. Nobody tell them. But it's just like, actually, it's a textbook. But what? Somebody paid like $100 for this college textbook, and they don't even know what a keyboard looks like on the front of it. Top design from my school. Art department. Wow. Top-notch wordplay. Nobody ever thought of that one. They're like, I can't believe that no other school out there in the world utilized the fact that art is in department. We put the art in department here at our school. I can't believe no one's made use of this before. This will be a great logo for redundancy. So you already have art written there. If you really wanted to wordplay it, I guess you would just say department and have the art underlined. Then you have some people who are just really confused, like, what? Is this the art department? I can't tell. You just underline part of department, and I'm a little bit, I don't get it. Ah, yes, a great day for kids. A great day for kids. Ruling release. Oh no. I mean, in fairness, it's newspapers, they come out on a daily basis. It's probably pretty, stressful, a lot of time crunches. And even if you realize that this is happening, you probably can't rearrange the entire newspaper and still have enough time to make it to print. So somebody probably saw this and was like, well, it's short. Why Jenga moved away from a square box is beyond me. Wait. They made it so that it doesn't just like... You literally have a game where it's 3x3. All you had to do was put the blocks in so that you could literally turn the box upside down and you would have your first game already made. It's all you had to do, but you took it and you made it more complicated than you had to. I'm sure that someone in the accounting department, and then combined with product marketing and packaging, they were like, actually, if we optimize for the lowest amount of resources used per packaging, it needs to be a rectangular prism box. It can't be a square base rectangular prism box. Every side needs to be different, and we've optimized it for the highest volume with the lowest amount of packaging. I too remember finding mins and maxes in intro calculus, except I don't really remember how to do it, but that was a thing that we were supposed to do. That's not the same picture, Chief. How to tell when a slot is close to hitting the jackpot. That's the wrong hand. Start doing this in YouTube thumbnails. Do a zoom in on a part of the image, and then it's just a completely different image in the part that's zoomed in. God, those would be quality thumbnails right there. Also, I'm pretty sure that the whole point of slot machines is that you can't tell, because it's randomized. I mean, pseudo-random, but randomized all the same. So it's like you can't just look at it and be like, oh, look at that. It must be close to hitting the jackpot because you have a 7 in this particular. No, I don't think it works that way anymore. You see where the slightly thicker line is? It's not in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why did you make it on the 4 instead of the... Oh, that's terrible, man. This is terrible. Wait, is that a... It's on the 5 in the others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you had one job. Just make every line on the 5. Not the 4, on the 5. It even doesn't even look like... If you were just looking at the full thing like that, it might take you a moment to realize what's going on, but your brain would be like, there's something wrong here. What's wrong? You'd start narrowing in. Aha, why doesn't that look right? Oh, it's on the 4 instead of the 5. You could spot that from literally a mile away to at least know there's some issue here. How does that not bother the heck out of you? The Harry Potter DVD collection. Is it really only one? Wait, why did... You didn't put the... Oh my god, really? Come on, Warner Brothers. How'd you do this one? I mean, you must have... Before you went to print with all this, you had to have lined up all the box arts together in one document for approval. And you didn't notice this? That's very frustrating. I'm sure you would have been like really proud to have this on display on a shelf for people who come over, you know, just show that you're a Harry Potter fan. You got the full DVD or Blu-ray collection, right? Can't display it anymore. That's just a travesty. A pie chart out of 178%. Biggest COVID-19 worries, 62% getting it, 48%. Or 48% getting it, 62% family getting it, 68% the economy. Now, did you mean to have like... Maybe we should have had some overlapping ones, like this amount of people were equally concerned about these two things, or these three things. Maybe it should have been a Venn diagram with percentages written in every single area. Maybe that would have worked. This doesn't, it's not, what we have here is, it's not a pie chart, it's just it's the corner of a cube. You see? Now you see it, right? This is one side of the cube, that's the top, that's the front face of the cube, and that's what we're looking at here. All right. It's not a pie. It's not supposed to be a pie chart. They're not wrong. You're wrong for thinking it's a pie chart. All right? Answer. Problem solved. Doing an e-lesson for posture and came across this. Oh, God. Hold on. Let me just never do this right. There we go. Okay. Proper posture. That's much better. Much better, everybody. Here we go. Arm supports. And then 90 degrees. They do this on purpose, okay? If it's a homework assignment, right? They don't want to give you anything properly to scale because they don't want you to just be able to estimate and measure it. This was on numerous textbook diagrams and homework assignments. Drawing not to scale. You can't take the angles at face value, okay? It might say 90 degrees there. You're supposed to do 90 degrees, even if the image isn't showing it. Even if it's really not comfortable to do 90 degrees, it definitely shouldn't be 90 degrees. Why do you have it set to 90 degrees and then you don't show it? That's terrible. It should definitely be more like, I don't know, it should be more like 110 degrees. 110 degrees for sure. But then arm support. Who has their arms straight out from their freaking shoulder? What? I guess maybe that's the elbow. I just have short arms. So I was like, that must be the full length of the arm. Yes. I guess my mouse and my keyboard should be further in. How do I look? Do I look comfortable? See, the nice thing about this chair is I can be sat in terrible posture and it'll still be comfortable. Sure, in the long term, it's gonna really catch up to me and gonna suck. But for now, I can get away with it. Why does blue represent two things? Stay-at-home orders expiration dates. May and no stay-at-home order. Yes, these are very different things. So it's, kind of difficult to tell what you're trying to convey here. At least I know by context that there are not many states that do not have stay-at-home orders. I think, is South Dakota the only one that currently doesn't have a stay-at-home order? So you just have to know by watching other things and reading other articles. And assuming you've been informed elsewhere, then this will make a little bit more sense to you. Because you already know it. You don't actually need the info here because you're already familiar with it. And the top for the last month, not the best way to be inspirational. We can do this. We're not supposed to do this. I mean, it's just obviously one person here, okay? We can do, when we say we mean I can do this. I can do this by learning to love myself. And, you know, I think we've all become more intimately accustomed to ourselves and our own thoughts in the private, secluded space of our own home, okay? Who hasn't gone and painted the flag of their country on their hands. In fact, this would be kind of a tricky project to do because you would have to use one hand to paint the other and then kind of visualize what goes where as you, and then you have to go left-handed if you're right-handed or right-handed if you're left-handed, and you gotta like, you know, keep visualizing, come back, paint a little bit more, visualize. That's a tricky project. Maybe you can do this. Maybe you can paint your country's flag on your hand as a quarantine exercise. Could be. I mean, I'd feel pretty accomplished. And then I'd have to wash it all off and be like, oh, this is a pain to do. At least and then you have to, then you have to put the phone here. You have to take the photo with your neck while your hands are in front of your face. It requires a great amount of talent to do this. So try it out. Thanks for watching Crappy Design. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you liked. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more Crappy Design. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And we didn't have a sponsor this video. It's the like button. Check it out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.